My name is Stefan, and I'm here at Dr. Spiegel's office. A little bit about me is that I played basketball my whole life. And what happened was about 10 years ago, I was playing in a league game, a men's league game, and I was just walking into the middle court before jump off. And I did something to my knee to where it started to hurt. It was a non-contact injury, but from that time, it progressively got worse. And so much so that I stopped playing basketball, which I played my whole life and played for teams and stuff like that. And so I knew at one point I was gonna need to get knee surgery. And what happened was I came here to Dr. Spiegel's office, and then I heard about the PRP. And I was kind of like real interested, because obviously anything that was non-invasive, that wasn't going to create any type of long-term rehab or anything like that, I've never heard of anything before. And so I did a lot of research. I'm someone that likes to do a lot of research on things and all these different things that's out there, just to know kind of before I do something what I'm doing, and ended up doing it. And the first day I did it, it took about 2 days. And the big game changer when I noticed that it started working almost immediately for me was that I was going up the stairs to my girlfriend's apartment, and what happened is that she noticed, like, she's always noticed that I have like a limp. I didn't think I had a limp. I thought I walked perfectly fine, but I guess that I would always lean onto the right knee. And so what happened was I recognized that I said, wait a second, I went up there without even holding on the rails, and I just went up. And then I was like, oh my goodness. And she was like, no way, I have to see this. And so then I went down, like I can like pretty much jog down the stairs. And that was only after, like I said, like 3 days after the initial shot that I had. And then I was able to as well to bend. I hadn't been able to bend without it like creaking or basically going halfway, but I can bend all the way down to the ground again and stuff like that. And so it's huge. It was a huge change. I noticed the effects immediately. Then I had a second shot as well too, and the second shot, the first one I feel like it did like a 95% recovery. The second shot, I didn't even notice, even that one, that was a whole different level, where my right knee now feels stronger than my left knee, so which is crazy, and my left knee is no thing. I wasn't expecting anything. I actually didn't want to do the second one because I was like, there's no point, it's pretty much like amazing already, but the second one too, that took it to a whole nother level to where it's just the strength. I feel the strength where now I feel like for the first time I can play basketball, and I used to jump pretty high, that I can go out there and actually have real explosiveness from it. So before PRP, some of the symptoms that I would actually have with my knee was, one, bending flexibility was gone. Like I couldn't really bend down at all, that with the right knee. And then also the other thing that happened too, there'd be a little bit of discomfort, pain. So I was very much aware if I made a sharp moves, even just walking, it would have pain. Even walking, sometimes when I would walk, I could feel that it was weaker. I just felt that it was weaker. And I thought at any moment I could probably like do something worse to it, because that's how it felt. It felt weak. But then having something with this PRP process, which again is just regenerative, I just thought that was absolutely an amazing thing, because all it does is non-invasive, and there's no rehab. There's no rehab involved. It's literally it was just taking my own blood, and then they took my own blood, they put it in this machine, and it's just plasma gets put right back into the actual knee. And I mean, it's absolutely amazing. I recommend PRP to anybody with knee injuries because it's an absolute no-brainer.